You are watching Worldwide Newsline. While protesters in Iraq have gathered near the Danish embassy in Baghdad, angered by another incident of Quran burning, this time in Copenhagen, these rallies are happening after the Swedish embassy in that same city was stormed on Thursday. You're watching live pictures now from Baghdad. You were caught last month. An Iraqi refugee who is a former militia member burned the Quran during a protest in Stockholm, triggering outrage around the world. Well, let's speak to our correspondent on the ground. Joins us from Baghdad. Muff, but you're not far from the embassy. What have you been seeing? Well, we have been seeing hundreds of angry protesters. They gathered here, coming from the capital Baghdad and from other provinces as well, chanting against the desecration of the Holy Quran, and they are telling us that they're here today raising copies of the Holy Quran and of the Iraqi flag to express their rejection of the desecration of the Holy Quran and the Iraqi flag 3 times in less than a month, in both 2 times in Sweden and 1 time in Copenhagen. If I can just move out of the frame so that you can get a bigger picture of what's happening here. As you can see right behind me, the raising the Iraqi flags and copies of the Holy Quran. They also, this place is not far from the fence of the green zone. Remember that last night they tried to storm the green zone to reach the Danish, and following the desecration of the Holy Quran, the burning of the Iraqi flag in front of the Iraqi embassy in Copenhagen. As you know, that these protesters have been also calling on the international community to draft laws to prevent the aggression, the desecration of the holy books, mother attacks or protests targeting 2 foreign embassies. Now that's becoming a security challenge surely for the Iraqi authorities there. Music. Well, Iraqi security forces have been striving to prevent them last night from reaching the Danish embassy inside the heavily fortified green zone. Remember, this is very close to defense of the green zone. So do you want to say that they're sending a message from here next to the green zone that they can reach the Danish embassy, and they're threatening to take matters into their own hands? Remember, today in the southern city of Basra, angry protesters set fire on caravans belonging to a Danish company in the southern city of. Meanwhile, the government has been working on different directions. It has sent a message today addressing the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, expressing its desire to draft laws to prevent Islamophobia and to prevent the hate speech. The government, it has been calling on the Islamic Organization for Cooperation to hold an emergency meeting to face the Islamophobia and the desecration of holy books. But meanwhile, the government has also issued a statement, namely the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, assuring foreign embassies that the government is committed to protect diplomatic missions by virtue of the Geneva Conventions, which regulates the diplomatic ties between countries. And I see now as well, Iran's foreign ministry has summoned the Danish ambassador there to protest against the desecration of the Quran, and Copenhagen to Mahmoud Abdullah on the ground there for us at those protests in Baghdad. Thanks for watching Worldwide Newsline.